Alright, welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here. Let's jump in and cover 4 builds for this week's Battlefield time against BARUKA. We're going to cover builds without collab hunters, that way you are not going to be left behind. I know not everyone has collab hunters, so let me jump in. Our best build, as you can see, got 22 seconds, so not too bad. But again, do not stress out, we have multiple builds in here that do not require a single collab hunter. So let me jump in, let me cover the ins and outs in the battle guide, that way you know exactly what to do. But very quick everyone, our free supporters just got a brand new code sent to them for a mana per extract, with another code coming out very soon for 2,000 essence zones. Yes, that's right. So make sure right now that you go to the link down below in the comment section and you press that juicy red store button, because supporting is 100% free. This page comes up, you press that, press yes, and you're good to go. Then you wait a few hours after you support. The codes we sent to the my page on the website, we have one code right now for another coming out for 2,000 essence zones. So make sure that you jump in and support, that way you do not miss out. And I want to give a huge shout to Typo and also Orung. It is thanks to them we have these builds right here, the SLC boys themselves, and also big shout to Blackbeard, the first commenter in our last juicy video. Now let's jump in and cover every single build guide, because yes, we do have 4 of them, to make sure viewers get a chance to get a good time without the collab units, right? We do not want to use teams of collab units because not everyone has them. So right here, yes, on the best build, we do have Yuki Pookie on the team. Let me cover that because we got 22 seconds with this build. We have the SR weapons on these hunters to make sure kids do result in bonus breaks and also bonus damage coming in. The 12% elemental weakness damage on this weapon results in Yuki dealing more break, which is a must, and this weapon too on Silver Main giving us a 24% crit damage increase. We need it for a sports skill to clear all the mobs in phase 1. You'll see this weapon is a must, and also make sure on Silver Main to level up his support skill, right? That way he deals more damage coming in, because on the first phase he clears every single mob you'll see. And for shadows, yes, you want to make sure to run Iron and also Bestie to reduce the target's offense, because we do not use Shadow Step, okay? We use these shadows right here because Shadow Step is not a must on this build. We do not use it because the Firestorm kick absolutely nukes the target. So let's jump in, let's cover the artifact sets. As you can see, we have toughness and obsidian and the blessing stone and Godo to make sure we get bonus damage coming of 20%. These are the builds very standard, right? We want to run them to make sure we get bonus breaks and also bonus damage with obsidian on Silver Main to make sure sports skill deals as much damage as possible. Do not run 8-piece swish, run 4-piece obsidian and 4-piece swish to make sure his damage output is correct, clearing every single mob on phase 1. We have these skills right here, just copy them to result in the most damage possible. With these blessing stones, make sure that your stats are correct. You want to have intelligence and agility because we have intuit and also, you guessed it, lightning speed. So make sure your stats are correct. You want 220 at the transcendent mark or 200 at the legendary mark. So keep that in mind, that your stats are correct. With acrobat to make sure we get bonus attack of 35%. Oh baby, you want to copy these cores too to give us bonus man and also to give us bonus attack. And these cores are a must on Yuki Pookie to give her more break. 10% break is a must, okay? Make sure you run it. If you don't have it, that's fine, but this core is a big help. And this core in Silver Main to make sure we get 5% more attack on him to increase his support skill damage. But that's build number 1. Here is build number 2. Let me just quickly cover right here. It's pretty much the same build, just using the spear. And also we change our skills. We do not have the Firestorm kick. We have the dagger toss to make sure we clear the second phase much easier. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time because the spear doesn't do enough damage. So we do want that skill coming in. With this blessing stone right here, we want reawakening instead of lightning speed to reduce our cooldowns. To use dagger toss yet again, it works out, trust me, you're gonna love it. So this is the build again, very standard. Let me just quickly go through it. If you skip to build number 2, this is the build right here. Simple, just copy it and make sure that your stats are correct. You want 220 into intelligence with no agility because we took off lightning speed, okay? And here is build number 3 without a single clap unit. Yes, you guessed it, we have the Neil's War, but don't worry, we have a similar build of the spear. That way everyone gets a chance, of course. Just copy this hold here and make sure when it comes to Hustle to have this core, otherwise you will have issues breaking, right? This core is a must. With these blessing stones right here, let me show you, let me just go back down. So we have these builds right here with this weapon as well to make sure she breaks more, okay? This weapon results in more break coming in on our hunters it's a must run it on SO to make sure she breaks properly with these shadows here. But as we go down, as you can see, we have these artifact sets to make sure we have the most damage on Jinwoo and the most breaks possible, okay? Just copy that. Copy these skills here. We have the Firestorm Kick to deal massive amounts of damage. It's a must. With these blessings running pulverized to ensure the bonus breaks come in, because we do not have Yuki, okay? We're running Hustle, so we need more breaks coming in. This will work out perfectly. Just try it. You will not regret it. And you want to run these cores here too. Again, this core is so important on SO. And this is the last build here. Running the Spear, of course, to make sure we have more build options. Let me just go through it right here. Boom, boom, boom. Very standard. Everything's the same. We're just changing the weapon and our skills. Running, of course, the Dagger Toss. This skill is so darn good when you pair it with Reawakening and Pulverize to ensure the breaks come in. But there you go. Those are build guides. Let me jump in and cover, of course, the battle guide. That way, you know exactly what to do. Here is build number 1. We're running, of course, Neil's War. We use Go to right away to make sure we get the bonus Burning Blessing applied to give us a 20% damage increase. We dash right here, dash, dash. Then you want to go right over here and use your Crosshair skill. It'll clear every single mob on a map. Watch, boom, we use it. Every single mob dies. Then you want to walk up right here and use Silver Mane right around this mark. It'll position him towards the middle to clear every single mob the second they spawn. Watch, and boom. Then you want to charge a Neil's War. Watch, we use it right here to clear this mob as he spawns, and bam. Beautiful, right? Now, when it comes to BARUKA, very simple, right? You want to use the shadows, but do not use Shadow Step. Just use the fan right here. We use it. We use Yuki Buki. Watch. We use all those together. Then we charge up the kick after everything resolves. Do not use the kick too soon. Make sure your fan and fire demon resolves a bit. Then we proc it right here. We charge it up, and boom. It applies, and he is just dead. A very simple build, giving us time of 22 seconds. Very nice. Very standard. You just have to have all the advancements, all the transcendent blessing stones, all the transcendent skills. So maybe this build isn't the best for everyone. Let me jump in and cover build number 2, number 3, and number 4 to give our viewers a better shot at, you guessed it, a good score. Now, here is build number 2. You want to dash, dash, dash. Use Go to right there to get the Burning Blessing buff applied. Then you want to use Crosshairs right here. Very simple. We use it. We clear every single mob. We walk up right over here. We use Silver Mane. And you want to start base stacking to charge up the skill, right? That being the Fan of the Fire Demon's passive, giving us the bonus damage coming in. You'll see. It'll pop up soon. That also results in every single mob dying here. Then you want to, of course, charge a Spear skill right here. You want to charge it up. Give you the passives coming in. Boom. And then we use, of course, the Dagger Toss. Watch. We use it right here, and bam. You can use a skill earlier if you want, that being for the Spear. In my case, I didn't, and we still got a good time, so don't worry. You can do either, or it's up to you. Then you want to get ready here to, of course, use your shadows, your Shadow Step, and of course, Yuki Puki. Watch. We Shadow Step here. We use Yuki Puki. We use the Fan, and of course, right here, you want to get these skills ready, but in our case, we'll use Spark Attack to give us the 20% damage increase right here. Surprise Attack is a must, right? We use it right there just before the break comes in from the Fan and of course Yuki. Then you want to use Dagger Toss right here, but if it isn't up, you're fine. You can use the Crosshairs first, up to you. That'll help you deal more damage, of course. We use it there, and the Dagger Toss comes out, and boom, we dash out of it, and beautiful. Major damage coming in. 27 seconds on this build. Now let me jump in and cover build number 3. This one has no collab units, okay? So let me go back here. Boom, watch very carefully. We dash, dash, dash. We use Godo for the Burning Blessing buff right here. Damage increase coming in. We dash. We use Crosshairs, but I do want to mention, if you do not have Crosshairs, you can use Aspersion, that being the Dark skill too. It works, trust me, but Crosshairs is just so much easier. So we use it right here. Every single mob will die. Then you want to go towards the middle right here and use Isla. Watch. We use Isla right here. This will result in your QT being proc, that being overshadowed. Watch very carefully. We use it a bit after the mob spawn. The mob is going to dash in. Then Isla uses her skill, and beautiful. Then our QT comes up. We use it immediately. Then we dash out once the mob is on and use a Neil's Roar. Watch. We use it right here, and boom. Very simple. Then you want to get ready for the phase right here. Use Essel right away. Use your shadows. Use Shadow Step. Use a Fan. And use Surprise Attack once the Fan skill resolves. Otherwise, your break will not apply correctly. Watch. You can use Shadow Step right here after Shadows. With Essel skill being used, boom, it comes out. We use, of course, a Fan. Then we want to wait just a second. Surprise Attack right here, giving us so much break, and also the bonus damage increase. You'll see it comes right there, damage increase. Then the kick comes out, and bam. Beautiful. What a build. if he doesn't die, use the crosshairs and you're good to go. That's the build. Let me jump in and cover build number 4. Wow, this video has a lot of builds. All right, let's cover the 4th and final build. This one being another no collab build. This one uses gold right away. To get the burning blessing buff applied, you want to dash around this mark right over here, and of course use crosshairs. This will kill every single mob on the map. Then you want to walk towards the middle. You want to get Isla ready, and you want to get your spear skill ready too, to make sure the passives get applied. It is very important. Watch, we use it right there. We use Isla, we get the passives all coming in beautiful. You want to base attack as much as possible to get the Fire Demon passive from our fan activated to give us even more damage. The QT comes out. Then of course the final mob here comes out too. You want to get Dire Toss ready right here. Boom. We use it. We deal major damage, but the mob does not die, right? So you want to spam your base attacks right here to ensure you build up your core attack to make sure on the final phase that the fan skill gets used correctly. Watch, we spam right here, we spam it more, and the skill comes up beautiful. Now, the Fire Demon, as you saw, came up too, giving us even more damage. This is a must, right? Then the shadows come out, your shadow step, we use SO2 to get the breaks applied. Watch, everything comes in, we use shadow step right here, then our fan comes out, then you want to wait after using it to make sure the break resolves. If you use your skills too fast, the break will not come in, okay? Very important. We wait just a second, then we use our spread attack right here to get even more breaks and the bonus damage increase coming in. Watch, damage increase right here, giving us even more damage on Jinwoo. Then of course Aerotos comes out and the mob dies beautiful. If BARUKA does not die, you have 2 skills right here to use to deal even more damage, and then you are good to go, right? That's the build. Hope you enjoyed, giving us 4 builds for BARUKA to ensure everyone has a chance, right? But don't forget everyone, we have a brand new code coming out for 2,000 SSO, so make sure you jump at the link down below in the comment section and you support us that way. You do not miss on the free codes. We have 1 code right now that'll be sent to you a few hours after you support, so just support and wait, and you will get those codes sent to you very soon. But here is every single one of the battles, that way you can watch uncut to see what to do. But if you enjoyed, drop a like and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. But that, everyone, this is your Code King Zaf signing out. I'll catch you in the next juicy video, of course.
let's break, let's bring it, let's talk out. Just take big and flex, so all out. Let's break, let's bring it, let's talk out. Just take big and flex, so all out. Let's break, let's bring it, let's talk out. Just take